let's talk about Battle Royale. Me personally, right now, I think BR is horrible, but I didn't always think that way. Before, when BR was initially dropped, I thought BR was an amazing game mode. It was a lot of fun. There weren't exploiters, there weren't that much runners, people were fighting to have fun. The people that were actually good at the game were winning battle royales. You wouldn't be RNG capped. It felt like you actually needed skill. Things such as Suke, Kilo, Bomb would like be really good, but that is not the case. Fast forwarding, I think about 6 months later or 5 months later, that's not the case with BR right now. So I'm gonna go over different things that I think that made BR horrible. Why I think I'm gonna give like my tips and suggestions on how I think they can fix it, if it's fixable, or they should just completely remove the game mode or make it like a seasonal thing where like they bring it here and there. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, the first and the biggest issues with Battle Royale is the hackers. But we have our savior Bifron. So it's still processing. It's a new application, so we're still waiting for them to, articulate themselves, get themselves together, and publish everything. But as of right now, hackers are still hacking because you can do 32-bit or whatnot. Hackers are hacking. They are also evolving. It's ridiculous. No, picture this, right? You fight someone. You knock them. Boom, they're gone. Like, they disappear. They teleport to the hacker, and then the hacker gets the grip. That's ridiculous. Before, it was just them flying around, no stunning through walls. But now, like, even when you're not fighting the hacker is a problem. And then they have like their hacks on top of it of just flying around, which is just ridiculous. But this is obviously not FOYU's fault, and FOYU also did address this recently, saying that he thought Bifrom was like being processed, that it would have been done by now. And he said since that's not the case, he's gonna have like a different queue for premium members, which should discourage hackers, which I don't think that's really gonna discourage hackers. But if it does, thank God, because I feel like you gotta pay for exploits, right? So if they're able to pay for exploits, I don't think it would like kill them to pay extra $4 to $5 to get premium. So I think hackers could still like really just ruin people's day. Reason number 2: runners. A lot of you that are good at the game will will understand where I'm coming from. There is like, the running in BR is ridiculous. It's even worse. Like, imagine you're just looting up, someone attacks you, wanting to fight, you start fighting back, you start piecing them up, they start running. Like, and the thing is, there's like so many ways for you can fix running. Like, for example, they should scale your dash into the amount of HP you have. That's like one way I can think of they can fix running. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But let's say you're not very good at the game, and you just like run around looting. Like, it's ridiculous because people like that get rewarded more than the people that actually fight and face on their challenge straight up. It's crazy. People that run get rewarded for running, which is kind of crazy to me, because content creators like Revolver AGC has talked about this issue, and he even spoke about how FOYU can fix it. But obviously FOYU hasn't implemented anything that could like stop running or at least slow it down. That HP regen thing is like really not HP regen, the like your dash speed or run speed scales to the amount of HP you have would be like a really useful way to fix that type of problem. So that's issue number 2, the run-ins.
barbecue bacon burger, barbecue bacon.
Issue number 3, third parties. Oh my god. Okay, third party is a part of the game, and I don't see like an issue with it, right? But imagine you and someone are fighting, right? And then someone just comes out of nowhere, steals your grip, does the block grip, and you can't do anything. Steals your grip. You can't get your HP back from that fight that you just did. So then you're screwed. You're just gonna get killed by the guy that just stole your grip. So then I'm here suggesting stuff like, why don't you make the knock system like Deep Woken? In Deep Woken, you can do things like boss raid. There's no such thing as a third party if you're good at the game in Deep Woken, because you get help pack when you down a player. So I'd say, if you down a player, why don't you just get help pack for downing them? And then whenever the hell you grip them, that's when you can take the loot. Right? That's like one way to fix it. Another way to fix it is, once you down someone, you literally get the health pack right away and they instantly die if it's in solos. Then only in duos that you can do the what's it called? Only duos that you can do the knock system. But in solos, no one is reviving you. Once you're down, you should like die, right? So I don't know why this like hasn't been done yet. Maybe it's difficult, but I thought to myself, if it was difficult, why are games like Deep Woken doing it? GPO is a top tier game. They can make things like this happen. But then again, they're also working on the main game, so I can like, you know, cut them a slack, or they could just delete BR. Okay, on to the next point. And last but not least, the RNG in the game. Pretty much, get Mera, you win. My solution to this is they should be like a different queue where you should be allowed to queue like, and you know there's gonna be no legendary chest drops in that one, right? So it's just rares and epics or whatnot. But that one's not really a big deal. It's all part of the game. I'm just a BR hater. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.